Welcome back, Math 8 students. So hopefully when you looked at Claudia, Isaac, and Paula, you found that each of their ratios simplified to 7/2. So because they used different sides, they got different original ratios, but no matter what similar sides you use, the pink side, the green side, or the yellow sides, as long as you use similar sides, the ratios will always simplify to a common scale factor. So we can find that the scale factor for these two triangles is 7/2, or we can rewrite that as 3.5. So the larger triangle is 3.5 times larger than the original triangle. Okay, we're going to move on to 6-89. Now 6-89 references the two triangles that we were looking at in 6-86 part B. Alex has found that a little bit more information about these two triangles. He's found that the original triangle not only has the side of 4 inches on the right, but the bottom side is 6 inches and the left side is still unknown. He's also found that the new triangle has a left side of 10 inches, a bottom side of X, and then he has that 5 inches that he had to start with. Well, we know that the scale factor of these two triangles was 5/4. So any of the sides, if you multiply them by 5/4, you would get the new side length. And that is called a dilation. Dilation is when you take the original and you times it by a scale factor. It gives you the new side length. So go ahead and write that down. That is important. That's not a very good job. Let's try that again. Okay, so using the information we know, we're going to try to solve for the missing or the unknown side lengths. So let's start with X. In order to solve for X, I am going to take my original. So the corresponding sides here are 6 and X. So I'm going to take my original. I'm going to multiply it by my scale factor, 5/4, and that's going to give me X. So based on, let me put an arrow here. Based on what we know about dilation, that's what it says I need to do. So 6 times 5 is 30. And 30 divided by 4 is 15/2. And 15/2, if I want to rewrite that, is equivalent to 7.5. So based on what I know, I'm going to say that X is 7.5 inches. Now that makes sense to me, because if the original is 6 and the scale factor is a little more than 1, 7.5 makes sense. So in order to solve for Y, I'm going to take that same setup of the original times the scale factor equals the new. But I'm going to set it up slightly differently where my variable is. So this time, Y is the original and 10 is the new. So my equation is going to look like this. Y times 5/4 is going to equal 10. So what I know about solving equations is that I need to undo that multiplication. So undoing that multiplication is to divide by the fraction. And dividing by a fraction, I know, is just multiplying by the reciprocal. So I am going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 5/4. And the reciprocal of 5/4 is 4/5. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4/5. And I know that that 4 and that 4 can simplify down. That 5 and that 5 will simplify down. And I'm just left with Y. And Y equals 10 times 4, which is 40, over 5. And I know that 40 divided by 5 is 8 inches. So I can say that y is 8 inches, which again also makes sense because I know that the original is slightly smaller than the new, and 8 is slightly smaller than 10. If you wanted to multiply 8 times 5/4, you would get 10. Okay? All right, Math 8 students, great job copying notes today. Your homework is in the book, and it is problems 6-92, 6-94, and 6-96. Double check your teacher's playlist just to confirm, and if you have any questions, please email your teacher. Have a great day.